Welcome to Cooking with Rondu, and I'm your host, and I'm your chef, Rondu. Just doing a little introduction video. Um, Not really in the kitchen tonight, or the plans are for the cookout Sunday, which we might get a little rain. I'm not worried about the rain, because we're gonna start early. My son called and told his mama it's time to cook out. So she told me I went and got the charcoal. I already bought a new grill. Got just bought an oak foot grill, like a little smoker. It'll make it do what it do. So we also christening the grill because just bought the grill, so this will be the first time putting something on the grill. Went to Walmart the other day, got the charcoal, got good deals on it, and while I was there, I also bought a chimney. You know what I mean? This is actually good. The chimneys, you don't need no lighter fluid, so your food won't smell like lighter fluid. You put your charcoal in here, then you stack the bottom with newspaper and all that stuff, and you light it through. You put your lighter through here, and you light it. Sit on your grill, let it light. Let it get gray. Once the charcoals get lit and gray and all that, then you just dump it over and put in your grill, and you start your grilling off. So this will be my first time using this. I watched a lot of channels that be cooking on the grill and all that stuff. So I think I'll be watching some more. But I think I learned a little bit. So how they do things. We're gonna put some ribs on there. We're going to cut the membrane off too. We gotta take that membrane off the ribs, you know what I mean? And put a little mustard on it for the bounder on the back and the front. Then add your seasonings and all that. Gonna do some chicken and stuff like that. Whatever have you. And just gonna have a good time with the family. Be a couple friends. My wife friends. Her homegirls she like to hang out with and all that other stuff like that. Just have a good time. My son called, said it's time to cook out, put something on the grill. So, that's what we're gonna do. Called last week. I said, well, I'll go get this stuff Monday, which I did. And actually, for those, this was actually a good deal at Walmart. You feel me? This was actually $10.97. So say $11, $12. You got you one of these. You feel me? Called the chimney starter, expert grill. I tell you, load this up with your charcoal. Load the bottom up with your newspaper. Whatever kind of papers you want to stuff in here to make it fall. You light it through here. Feel me? You light it through here, and just let it go. You feel me? Just let it go. Just let it go. And once it's lit, then you just, bomb, but you don't want to do that like that because this be hot. That's why I got all this right here. Just grab it and you dump it, dump it in your grill like that. But you gotta take this paper off. I ain't take it off yet, because it's still brand new. So probably take it off Sunday before we do stuff. The Christian, the grill and all that. Just wanted to make a little intro video cooking with Rondu. And this stuff I like to do. You feel me? My wife know I like to do certain things, uh, so I do it. She lets me do it, and she happy that she enjoys me because I like doing stuff, and that's a good thing. And we gonna sign off. Before I sign off, I'm gonna also say I will be recording Sunday while I'm outside on the grill. I will be posting videos. Everybody tune in. Till the next one. Till Sunday. Let's go.